My name is Dr. Farnham, Chairman of Together Foundation. I would like to welcome you personally to City 66, the 66th largest community within our borders. Since we at Together Foundation freed the Western civilization from economic tragedy, this has been among the most prosperous districts under our name. Whilst within the city limits, you can enjoy running water, shelter, and employment at one of our many workhouses. Remember, if you have not signed up to a workhouse before the end of your first week, you will be assigned to one. For those of you looking to help the community still further, you can improve your rations by applying for a job in civil policing at any Together Foundation building. Remember, we are all moving forward as one.
Here to see the sights?
No, I'm on vacation.
Ever considered going abroad?
God, it's you.
How long have you been away from the farms? We haven't been able to contact you.
About a week. They found out I stopped lacing the food with sleep-wake drugs.
Jesus. I can't believe you've made it this long.
It's actually safer in the workhouses now. How far away is it?
The location's about a mile east from here. There's an old abandoned bunker. We'll set it up as post 4.
And once we get there, once we set up the post, what then?
Well, that's the last point on the Mandela line. Once that's set up, we can start getting the runners out of the cities.
Down to Benepa?
The Mandela line takes them to a port down south. Once there's a guy who can finish the journey.
The revolution knows a guy who can take people to Benepa. If it is so everyone says, why doesn't he just go there himself?
Well, why don't you?
Joel, is it? I'm Kathy.
Oh no, please. Sit. I don't mean to intrude. I simply noticed your civil police uniform and had to introduce myself. I am Frazier. I run security here in City 66. This is Bob. You're new to the city, am I right?
Yes, sir. I just arrived on the train.
And yet you haven't found time to report to the city reception centre?
No, sir. I saw a friend and stopped to talk.
Oh, of course. How rude of me. Good evening, madam. I trust you had an eventful week.
Yes, sir.
But now you two have met, I assume you wouldn't mind if I took you aside to fill in your details?
No, sir.
Excellent. I apologise for the inconvenience, madam. This won't take more than a few minutes. As I say, this should only take a second, and then you can be on your way. Please, take a seat. Okay, name please.
Edmonds.
Joel Edmonds. Born 12th the 11th, 1998, making you 23 years old. You have one daughter born to Celia Thompson and Ellie Thompson Edmonds, born December 2020, making her one last month. Tell me about your daughter, Joel.
I'm sorry, I thought I was here to be registered.
That's done. Tell me about Ellie.
Well, what do you expect me to say? She disappeared at 6 months. I'm sorry, sir, I really don't get what she's got to do with this.
To tell you the truth, I'm far more interested in your agenda here within City 66. Do you care to tell me what you and Catherine are doing here?
Well, I can't answer for her, but I'm just here to relocate from City 160. A lot of stuff happened in the farms there that I'd rather forget. I lost my mother, Celia, and Ellie.
Of course, a lot of what you're saying is true. I've no doubt you'd want to escape from a place which held so much misery for you. Together Foundation is inundated with relocation requests for that very reason. But you're stronger than that. I don't think you're running away from your past at all. This is something much more aggressive.
I don't understand.
I suspect you do. Runners, you call them, don't you? We are losing our workers and we want it to stop.
I'm sorry, sir, I really don't understand.
Have you any idea how many times I've heard those exact words here? Look, we all know how this is going to play out. So let's just skip to the end, shall we?
What do you want?
I want you to tell me where our little ants are going.
I don't know.
Come on, let's get up. We've got work to do. Post 4 to post 5. This is Kathy speaking. Come in, post 5.
Morning, Kathy. How's things?
Hey, Ali. All's good here. How's it with you?
Yeah, good. Joel okay?
Still moping around. Don't know what's wrong with him.
Still not speaking about today?
Not a word.
Hmm.
Still, how's Ethan?
Ethan! How are you?
I'm up. I'm getting up. I'm fine, thank you.
He's fine. Shall we speak numbers?
Sure. Let's get him from me to you. So, point 1, are we going left or right?
This time of the week, left is usually safest.
Left it is. And from point 2, we're going to 4 or 5.
I got nothing. Your call.
Let's go 5 and straight to 8. It's faster.
And from there, 10 or 11.
It's clear here. There's movement round 12, so let's say 11 to 14.
Okay, 14 to 16. And our last call, 17 or 18. What do you say?
Safest houses round your neck of the woods. What's your favourite number?
I can see 17 from outside, so let's go there, and that's the lot.
Pleasure doing business with you.
We're getting good at this, eh?
Yes, there is.
So, when's your runner due?
Post 3 did the overnight, so he should be en route.
Nice. Joel ready?
Actually, I think he just left. It's been a bit odd like that lately.
Well, we haven't had much success with runners. Do you think that's it?
Could be. Don't know what's going on there. The routes are solid, there's no change in security. Just hope the other posts are having more luck.
Do you think luck has anything to do with it? I don't know. I just don't see how our runners could stop breaking through. Hi, Ethan.
Have you spoken to Ethan about it?
Well, it comes up.
I mean, he keeps all the records.
Good point. You check on Joel and we'll go over the log.
Okay, give me a call if you get anything.
Sure. Good luck. And what time do you call this?
You never need me this early.
Perhaps I want the company.
You know me. Fashionably late.
Fashionable indeed. Kathy and I were talking.
Surprise, surprise.
We wondered if you'd mind going over the records at some point.
I know what you're saying.
Would you take a look?
Anything for you, Mrs. Adams. Living proof of what the weight drugs can do.
What comes up must come down.
Thanks. Sorry.
Don't blame yourself for what they did. And hey, a doctor needs her patients.
How long have you been away from the farms? We haven't been able to contact you.
About a week. They found out I stopped placing
One
us
pill
over
for
sleep
every
weight
man,
drugs.
woman and child in the workhouse.
All
Red
the
in the
people
morning,
disappearing,
blue in the evening.
transfers, they're ODing on the film. Do you have to throw
Red in
them
the
on the
morning, blue in the evening. Without one word.
They found out I stopped placing us over sleep weight
Kathy, don't worry about that.
drugs. Where have you been? Runners have to eat.
I'm sorry. I had to sort some stuff out. I'm back now. Look, I'll get on with this, and you just worry about the route.
It's done. It's on the desk.
Good work. It's great to see you. You okay?
I'm surviving. They sent some supplies.
Oh, great. Well, bathroom's in there if you want to fix yourself up, and we'll get on with the food, and then we can crack on with the route. Oh, sorry. I'm Joel. This is Kathy.
I'm Harry Jacobs.
Nice to meet you, Harry. Is there anything we can get you at all?
No, I'll just go and get cleaned up, shall I?
Yeah, well, everything's in there that you'll need, so just help yourself.
Thank you.
You okay?
Yeah, just gonna get the route.
Yeah, the food.
How much do you trust Catherine?
Completely. Joel?
Entirely.
So what? It's one of us then?
Well, according to this, up until 3 months ago, all of our runners bridged the gap. As of January this year, not one has made it through. That can't just be bad luck.
But our routes are solid. We still have enough spotters.
We aren't doing anything differently. The only solution is that someone is interfering.
You think it's Kathy?
Very nice. You're becoming quite the artiste.
3 years with you, bound to pick something up.
You know how important today is. It's been so long since someone made it past our post.
It's not that bad. We do our best to get them along the line, and as long as we keep trying, you're bound to break through eventually.
What if this isn't an accident?
Someone sabotaging the line. Well, the only people here are us two, Ethan and Ali. I'm not about to start pointing fingers.
Ethan, Celia is dead.
Celia may be dead, but her daughter, Joel's daughter, is still missing. I can't believe Kathy would shack up like that.
Neither of them went looking for each other. Kathy isn't Ellie's mother, but she's all Joel has. That is no reason to blame her for this.
I remember being on the farm in City 160. I remember how Joel was when they told him Celia was gone. Being on a farm really brings you closer together. Trust me.
I wasn't in the farms except when treating you, but I know what they were like. That's the reason I'm here. The reason Kathy's here. Working the line to get people to Benepa.
Back to square one then.
So, Harry, want to go through the route?
Yeah, great.
Kathy and Ali have devised a route from us here at post 4 to them at post 5. We're going to change it.
Okay.
Continue along the planned route, turning left or right as the path splits. As you reach point 11, come off south. On the right-hand side, you'll find an old shack. And there's a guy who can finish the journey.
Joel? What's this?
Joel, you...
Kathy, I can't...
We trusted you.
I can't say anything. It's not what it looks like.
Where the fuck are you sending him?
Catherine. He's telling the truth.
It's...
Kathy, do you remember what happened when we first met?
Yes, of course. What?
Do you remember what happened with the guards?
They took you away.
I didn't tell you everything.
Will you just cooperate? Please. About how long do you think he can last in there? About a minute? He looked like he had big lungs to me. Did he look well endowed to you? In the lung department. Right! I'm tired of this. I want to bargain with you, and yet you feel that we have nothing to offer. Or rather, we have nothing to give. Well, don't be so sure. Ladies and gentlemen, the main event.
Ellie. Where'd you get this?
We're running out of time. I will allow 3 years of safe passage for your runners on the basis that come January 2025, you send every escaping little shit to an agreed location. In return, you may well see your daughter.
Where is she?
Let's not worry about that now. Just do as I say and you'll see her again.
If you knew about our revolution, why not crush us? Why bargain with me?
Don't get me wrong, a friend I am not. But Together Foundation and me don't necessarily see eye to eye on every matter. Imagine a world of total surveillance. Someone listening in on your every word. Clever stuff. Something Together Foundation have been working on overseas. It's sinister if you ask me.
So they can hear me?
In about 15 minutes, they'll be more aware of what you say than you are.
If you're not working for Together Foundation.
I didn't say that, did I? Just keep quiet. Send me the workers, and you'll see your daughter.
So you did it for your daughter, is that it? I'm supposed to forget about it for Ellie?
No, I haven't sent the runners to Fraser.
I heard you talking to Harry.
The conversation you heard and the conversation we had, it's not the same. Kathy and Ali have devised a route from us here at post 4 to them at post 5. We're going to change it.
Okay.
Continue along the planned route, turning left or right as the path splits. As you reach point 11, come off south. On the right-hand side, you'll find an old shack, and there's a guy who can finish the journey.
If you're not sending the runners to Fraser, where are they going?
Follow me.
Hello?
Hello, this is Becky. Who's speaking?
Becky,
Yep, ma'am. Who am I speaking to?
this is Catherine from Post 4. Where are you located?
Hey, Catherine. We're running post 7. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Post 7.
Who feed directly from City 16.
Becky, do you have your records for the past 3 months?
Yep. I've got them all here. What do you want to know?
What have your rates been like since January?
Things have been a bit odd the last couple of months.
We've had
No runners whatsoever coming up through the line. We have had a shitload of people coming out of the middle grounds, though.
Middle grounds?
Yeah, it's like they're coming out the goddamn walls up here. They all say Joel sent them.
Thank you, Becky.
Cheers, Kathy. Keep in touch.
Right, well, I suppose we should get you to Becky then.
Lucky me.
Do you remember where you're going?
We'll see where I end up, shall we?
Good luck.
Thank you. Take care.
And you? Joel. Everything you've just told me. If Together Foundation can hear you, what does that mean for us?
What's post 5's frequency?
175.5. Why?
Ethan, are you there? Ali!
Post 5, is anybody there? Ethan!
Joel?
Who's this? Where are Ethan and Ali?
You know who I am. Anyway, if I were you, I would worry less about who is here at post 5 and more about who is there with you at post 4.